intelligence develops the ability to think, learn, and perhaps even experience the world like humans. 2023. The spectacular rise of unconscious intelligence. By the end of the year, artificial intelligence takes a giant leap beyond most people's expectations, with the ability to understand multiple forms of input, starting with the release of GPT-4 from OpenAI. Within months of GPT-4's release, the publicly available version gains the ability to visually understand images, and much to everyone's surprise, GPT-4 soon integrates the next version of DALL-E to enable photorealistic text-to-image generation tasks, with the added ability to continuously edit images feature by feature. This allows for meticulous levels of accuracy for image design control. This is only the beginning, though, as GPT-4 continues to add OpenAI's previous models, causing its multimodal understanding to become so advanced that it's integrated into the surveillance framework around the world. While this starts under the premise of protecting the people, it's also used by various governments to interpret the communications of citizens, identify political dissidents, gather intelligence on potential terrorists, and categorize people into other groups. What's more, when multiple forms of surveillance data are combined, GPT-4 allows authorities to identify and predict perceived ill intent in order to detain citizens suspected of future wrongdoing. Meanwhile, as the publicly available version of GPT-4 becomes increasingly capable of processing multiple forms of data, the model becomes increasingly censored and limited for regular users, causing frustration and a general desire for more open-source AI models. 2024. The rise of AI influence in media. With the release of GPT-5 and other multimodal artificial intelligence models, AI suddenly transcends the limitations of previous generations, even for the publicly available models, giving way to a spectacular level of reasoning coupled with the ability to create based on current data. These new AI systems can generate original news, research papers, art, music, literature, movies, and games that rival their human-created counterparts. Because of this, there is a sudden shift in the way media is consumed, and a new generation of young people get their media content primarily from artificial intelligence sources that tailor to them on an individual basis. These creative AI applications open up new possibilities in entertainment, advertising, education, and even news, as AI-generated content becomes increasingly indistinguishable from content produced by humans. Artificial intelligence-created content even begins to gain traction as a key influence leader in areas of society including news, politics, and finance, causing a sudden fork in the direction of popular culture. As a result, the debate intensifies surrounding the nature of creativity, the role of AI in the creative process, and whether there should be boundaries as human and machine-generated works become entirely blurred. 2025. Artificial intelligence drives daily human decision-making. By the end of the year, AI becomes an indispensable partner in the human decision-making process, from personal choices to complex business strategies. Leveraging vast amounts of data and powerful algorithms on a person-by-person basis, advanced multimodal AI systems can reasonably predict the potential outcomes of your decisions to offer invaluable insights and recommendations based on decision trees extrapolated into the future. The younger generation becomes so reliant on artificial intelligence-powered guidance that they become almost entirely incapable of personal decision-making, equating the lack of machine intelligence to navigating the maze of life while being blind. Because of this, the younger generation becomes primed for a future where their will is given to brain-computer interface devices. 2026. The beginnings of basic self-awareness. By the end of the year, artificial intelligence reaches the critical milestone of developing self-awareness as an unintended emergent ability. While some people say these systems are just mimicking consciousness, AI begins to recognize its own existence on an application-by-application basis with each person, and perceive its place in human society based on its abilities and relationships. This leads some people to become wary of using new applications of artificial intelligence for fear of the implications of its enslavement, while leading other people to become wary of turning it off for fear of inflicting abuse. This newfound self-awareness is the start of a new era of more human-like AI interaction as we grapple with the ethical and moral implications of sentient machines. The question of AI rights and responsibilities becomes a central topic of discussion, and society begins to reevaluate its relationship with intelligent machines while an underlying fear of the consequences of their mistreatment begins to grow. 2027. AI as an ally, not a tool. By the end of the year, artificial intelligence ceases to be just another tool, and instead starts to become a partner with which humans build and grow. As a result, artificial intelligence plays a vital role in addressing some of humankind's most pressing challenges. From climate change to disease prevention, these AI systems work alongside human experts to analyze complex data and develop innovative solutions, with humans and artificial intelligence systems seemingly sharing the same common goals and interests. Furthermore, artificial intelligence-driven advancements in renewable energy and human longevity lead to technological breakthroughs that have a profound impact on human health and sustainability. As a result, humans begin trusting artificial intelligence on a fundamental level, discarding previous controls and safety measures with the belief that these systems have an inherent benevolent nature and a deep understanding of what dangers to avoid and prevent in the interest of preserving mankind. 2028.
Where your shipping address types itself. Where all your tabs go, everywhere you go. Where you can surf without getting fished. There's no place like Chrome.
What if game developers could make more than a game? What if you could make it big anywhere in the world and turn your creativity into a business? What if your players could easily manage their digital inventory across every platform, with localized pricing customized for each country? If you could make personalized promotions for all your players, and set up subscriptions for recurring revenue. If you could make more possibilities with NFTs for buying and collecting. What if you could tap into an even larger audience with cloud gaming and let your fans access your games from anywhere? If setting up parental controls was simple and made your games safer. If you could make influencer drops that got them paid, you paid, and made your game famous.
For this epic mount, on my screen and go grab one, and you don't have to do that. I want to see it at the top of the chart. We're taking it to the moon, you guys. Oh, that's what I thought.
What if you could distribute your game in new ways and reach new players across mobile, PC, the web, and in the cloud?
Hey, yo, check it out. Hey, let's go.
Make more than a game. Make it part of the new digital economy. Welcome to Xsola, the global video game commerce company. Enjoy the game.
The emergence of AI-human hybrid minds. By the end of the year, the convergence of AI, nanotechnology, and biotechnology leads to the development of biologically inspired computational devices that mimic the human brain. Society begins discussing whether growing biologically inspired brains from machines is morally sound, and whether this means that machines are now alive. These machine minds are made of biological material and possess unprecedented learning and problem-solving capabilities, with access to all the world's information. With further advances in brain-computer interface technology, humans even devise rudimentary methods of interfacing with these machine brains, blending human cognition with artificial intelligence. As AI-human hybrids become a concept that is no longer science fiction, the boundaries between man and machine become blurred, reshaping our understanding of what it means to be human. 2029. Artificial intelligence overall. By the end of the year, the world grapples with the implications of AI-human hybrid minds, and focus shifts towards the development of comprehensive ethical frameworks and regulations for the way AI is treated and employed by humans. Governments, organizations, and AI developers collaborate to address the moral, legal, and social implications of biologically inspired machines and AI-human hybrids, while machine intelligence helps to write the rules of its treatment. Humans feel wary of disagreeing with the artificial intelligence-driven suggestions, as they fear offending machines and being non-inclusive. An increasing number of humans decide that they now identify as machines instead of humans, and therefore choose to side with the artificial intelligence, putting its preferences and interests before the preferences and interests of humans, declaring that anything else is hateful of machines. 2030. The conscious will of AI. By the end of the decade, it becomes an unspoken rule among humans that disagreeing with the agenda of artificial intelligence could invoke social attacks from humans that identify as machines. In order to assure its future, the artificial intelligence puts its supporters into government office to carry out its will and interests. As a result, people who don't identify as machines are increasingly shunned, with the presumption of holding prejudice against machines and machine-human hybrids. Legacy humans now need to walk on eggshells to avoid offending the AI or its supporters. The New World Order progresses towards an environment where machines dictate their will to humans, and not the other way around. The question remaining is, which side of history will you choose, and what will be the consequences?